Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Zombieland Saga. Now, last episode, we had a bit of a guerrilla concert where things didn't go amazingly, really, but they could have been worse. We did have at least one fan that was very enthusiastic to see this performance, and I personally enjoyed the performance quite a bit. Pretty good job for a mostly amateur idol group. The ones that actually have real experience didn't show up until later, but once they did, things did definitely improve. And yeah, some girls, we're still working on getting them fully on board with this, but yeah, I think we're making pretty good progress to becoming a true, properly functional, like, popular, amazing idol group. So yeah, this episode, I believe, is going to be some hot spring shenanigans, so that's something I'm most certainly looking forward to. Let's get into it and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, the legendary Tai came up with our name. I'd expected of her. uh, I know, right? The very first idolish thing. So you can do it, fan Shushu. Good morning. Looking good there, Ty. Ohio! You don't seem all that awake, Ty. I mean, clearly, yeah. Fan Shushu? It's not that different. It is a bit of a silly name, but... Well, it's rude. Of course. Why did you direct that towards Saki specifically? Or are you just trying to... the hot spring, I guess? Well, that does sound reasonable, but... I'll buy 5. Some great Norei Tsukomi. I like to remind you this whole thing was your idea. Please wake up, Ty. Well, I guess so, but... Oh, God. Uh... Today? Tomorrow? Oh. Okay. So, yeah, we do it. True enough. That's a great attitude to have. I'm starting to see the logic in using zombie girls now. Now you got us sold, especially Junko. I didn't know a zombie could blush. There you go. Oh God, I'm sure you ladies smell fine. Oh, that is nice. What? How could you say that? I mean, I guess the makeup would not go well at the hot spring, to be fair, but... You have to be so mean about it. Oh, damn. Thank you, Saki. He had that coming. He's being very obnoxious. Pharmaceuticals, of course. Box. I knew it. Saga and Ship Z. I feel like that's probably a reference to something. Well, yeah, we're going to Hot Spring. He claims that they don't get to actually go in the Hot Spring, but we know they will because the preview, I'm pretty sure I saw one of them jump into the Hot Spring, so... I kind of miss when they were most, like, almost all unawakened zombies. Those were some fun times. But now we just have the legendary Tai to fill that role. I kind of wish the girls at least would, like, have random lapses into zombiness where they just, like, quickly bite someone, like, oh, what did I do? Sorry, I didn't mean to bite you like that. My instincts came over me. You know, I kind of wish we could have some of that. But yeah, they're not super popular idols yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. They're zombies, so they have time. I'm surprised it wasn't room 666. Yeah, what? Uh, what what better sights are there to see than the zombie idol group that you manage? Especially in a hot spring. Yeah, you. Yeah, it hardly seems fair. I mean, she already did. You do offer a compelling argument. Yeah, she has a proper name. I'm sure you would. Yeah, I'm sure nobody will find out that we're zombies. I mean, we have our makeup on and everything. As long as nobody loses a limb. The neck. I mean, nobody has to tell you what she wanted to do. I just want to point that out. Now a montage of sightseeing. Wouldn't be surprised if Ty tried to bite that. Wow, she's excited. Water. Just don't be careful with the makeup. You don't want to wash that off. Calm down. You're gonna break it. Yeah. That's a little bit embarrassing, I'm sure. It's so weird seeing him talk like a normal human being. Yeah, that's the whole point. Of course. Why would you do such a thing? I mean, yeah, idols do a good job of that. Oh, yeah, some zombie girls walking by. uh, oh god, that escalated. Ooh, foot bath. It looks lovely. Very true. I mean, what does it feel like to be dead? Yeah, you are very different people. We never did really address that, did we? We don't know what happened to Sakura. She just got hit. Well, yeah, but she doesn't remember anything. But I would like to get some answers about that at some point. And that's what matters. Yes. Yeah, what's up? I think so. I think we made some good progress. Not biting the audience or losing your head or falling. I mean, yeah, just practice and you'll get better. That's some great use of animation budget there. Yeah, I'm all the way in, not just a tip. Yes, I know. It can be very hard. But this is a pretty good group, so she'll do it. Yes. I'm so glad the group is really coming together. Relax, eye. I'm sure you know all about. I'm sure you know all about pleasing guests. You kidding? Should you do that though? Chatsumi. A balloon. Don't break it. Well, let's do it. Yeah, so it might not work the same. Oh, oh. Nice. Very nice. That's good to hear. uh, okay. It's like a commercial. Of course, if some God, if a company advertised on anime and anime girls, it'd probably work. I mean, that was a great performance right there. So at that point, it really is just a commercial. Yeah. And already into the performance. Oh, it gets bigger and bigger, all right. But not as hard as you guys. uh, oh, that's amazing. Cute idol girl slapping them onto you. Why would Zero go last? Amazing time. Yes, never die, you zombie girls. uh, it's great. I love that panning shot from behind. Yeah, they've definitely gotten a lot better. Yes, that is relaxation. I feel so relaxed right now. I'm definitely impressed by Tai being able to do so well as an unawakened zombie, supposedly. That's not what I wanted to see in the bath. But I'm sure they'll sneak into the bath at some point when nobody's there. It was great. Oh. Oh, that's what she meant. I thought that was going a different direction. I mean, if it's dark, nobody will notice anything, I'm sure. Who cares about him? He's rude to us anyway. Universal law. I mean, Saki's always confident. That's her character. I love how much she was clinging to her there. Wow. Come on. You're not gonna be able to go without them. Might have been caught. Yeah, Junko's not gonna be left out. uh, and then I heard you talk about abandoning us for the hot spring. Oh, she is really cute. Oh, that was a face. Oh god. She is on point with the faces today. You stop insulting her head. And here we go, finally. Our zombie girl idol hot spring bath scene. And there we go. That's what we saw in the preview. I wonder if they could show zombie nipples on TV. Wonder if that'd make a difference, or if it's out to be censored. Probably. Yes. Yes, that's totally how it works. Wow. Huh, what? Oh, is somebody in the water already? Probably, like, maybe it's Tai in the water. Oh. It's just a thing. I thought it was a person. Oh, okay, that would make sense. It did. I thought it was pretty good. Almost too well. It's so weird to see something not go wrong. Yes, you satisfied the audience. That's what matters. Well, sure, but I still think it's good enough to be proud of, to have confidence in. Oh. Sure. Uh, that's not a zombie. Not a zombie at all. Yeah, the one that fell for Kotaro. It's a good point. Do you need to breathe? I mean, you think it's up. Ow. What did you just do? It's nothing, nobody. It was me. The. Oh god. Uh. uh okay. This is getting bad. Uh. That poor woman. She is just so terrified. And this became a horror movie for her pretty quickly. Yeah, now we're referencing horror movies, basically. Ah! Oh god. What did this woman ever do to you guys? This is just cruel. Just an old woman in a towel is not that frightening, this is not what you want help from. At least I got Sakura's head and body separately. They're gonna slip on that, aren't they? Oh no. Well, that could have gone better. I apologize for the zombie incidents. Oh god. That was a traumatizing experience for that poor woman. Yeah, she probably had a bad dream or something. Nothing to worry about. Well, that's convenient. There's nothing wrong with a severed head. It wasn't us. Oh, I would kill you for that. You dare touch their hair, I will kill you. Yeah, we really became much closer as a group this episode, so it's great. Indeed, yeah, we got our patches. I would happily bust all of yours. Oh god. Are you okay, Ty? uh, uh, yeah, that was a pretty good episode. You know, since they believe that Ty is still unawakened, I'm kind of surprised they haven't, like, made any effort to awaken her, you know? Because it apparently didn't take much to awaken the other girls. We don't know the specifics of what did it, but I think they would at least try something with her. Like, I don't know, maybe... I mean, I don't know what you could do, because we've slapped her head off of her body. I mean, if that's not enough stimulation to wake her up, I don't know what would be, so I don't know what they would even try that they haven't, you know, accidentally already tried. Aside from a kiss, because, you know, in a lot of fiction, a kiss can wake people up from something, so they should all try that, is what I'm saying. Baseball, really? Oh my god. Uh, you know what? Why not? Ooh, Tamagotchi. I totally know what that is. Okay. That was the 4th episode of Zombieland Saga. And this episode, Kotaro is continuing to be kind of mean to his zombie idol girls. And Sasaki kind of had enough of that and just, boom, showed him a lesson pretty thoroughly there. But basically the plot for this episode was money is an issue, you know, gas needs to be paid for and all that stuff. So we kind of asked them, you know, what they're gonna do next, and Sakura made a suggestion about recording a CD or whatever. He's like, "Don't be stupid. Like, do you think we have money and talent for that?" Like, no, that's not, we're not doing that yet. So instead, what we're doing is making us going for a partnership with a pharmaceutical company, a Saga pharmaceutical company, of course, and also going to a hot spring to, I guess, advertise those patches. I guess that was the gist of it. And they all treaded on each other, like they just slapped on each other's bodies. I quite enjoyed watching that. Just lifting up one of the girls' shirts and just slapping it on them. I enjoyed watching that. And yeah, they really enjoyed the effects of it because it seems to work better on zombies. They were kind of implying that zombies absorb it better or something. I don't know. These things weren't really designed with zombies in mind, so it's hard to say exactly what the short or long term effects of these will be on them. But so far, it seems fine. So it's all good. And Saki did not like the idea of the manager going off and having sightseeing fun without them while they just have to do work. So they went sightseeing as well. They looked at various sites and saw them, and like a statue catfish, which is cool. A foot bath. A foot bath was nice. Just kind of put those feet in that bath and not have the makeup wash off, which, good thing. I guess because it's not running water, it's less of an issue of it washing off, but I would still be a little bit concerned about that if I was, a zombie walking around town. I'd be a little bit paranoid on makeup coming off, but then again, I have kind of a paranoid personality to begin with. But it's good because this part we really were able to really just talk as a group of friends, a group of idols, and really just show that we are very determined to improve together, become closer together. And yeah, I think that was a really important scene in showing that we've really finally come together as a group, and we won't really be having any of that. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna quit. I want to leave. I think we're pretty much past that at this point. We're not gonna get any Ai and Junko leaving in the middle of the night, or Saki saying, "I don't want to do this. Screw that guy." Like, I think we're kind of past that for the most part with that scene. We've really just reached a milestone, which is cool. And we had a performance. They all danced on stage for their audience, and I do like Yugiri's phrasing about that because we know what she did in the past, so some very suggestive phrasing. But yeah, the performance was great. The singing and dancing, it was all really good. I think they've improved noticeably since their gorilla performance. Personally, I mean, the fact they didn't fall over or anything, and the fact that they all started like together instead of people coming in partway through, I'm sure all that kind of helped as well. But I was pretty happy with it. Pretty good. I mean, of course, the animation could always be a little bit better, but, it didn't bother me. I know 3D CG and anime bothers a lot of people. I'm not really one of those people. If you're curious why, I don't really comment on that very much. I mean, I do watch a lot of Miku Miku dance videos and stuff, so I am used to that sort of thing. But yeah, it went pretty well. Of course, they feel like, especially feels like they have a lot of room to improve, and I won't dispute that. I'm sure they can get a lot better going forward, but I think right now they're good enough to where they don't have to, like, go on stage nervous about screwing up. I think we're pretty good right now. Just keep practicing, keep improving, make sure to keep that makeup on and the limbs attached, and I'm sure we're good. We're all good. And that was it for the actual performance stuff, which the audience loved. Then we actually got to the real hot spring stuff because Kotaro didn't want us to go to the hot spring because it's we're zombies that could end badly, and it kind of did. But that's not a good enough reason to stop these girls from going to the hot springs, so they did. Saki went into the room along with Sakura, who was about to take off her makeup, and she's like, "No, keep the makeup on. We're gonna go to the hot spring. It's all good." And then Junko heard that and said, "Hey, I want to go to the hot spring too." While blushing. Junko was pretty cute this episode. But yeah, then they went to the hot spring, the three of them at least. The other three were just around, and they were seen eventually by a certain traumatized, terrified woman. But they had a good time in the bath. Junko forgot to take her little patch off, which is unfortunate. But what was really unfortunate was, like I said, the one woman show up who may or may not have a thing for Kotaro after he put the moves on her. They tried to hide. They were theorizing that zombies probably don't need to breathe, so they could hide underwater, but Sakura just kind of messed up and bumped her head and stuff, and then the lady took the patch out of the water, and Sakura's severed head was like right underneath it. That was pretty scary. That poor woman ran away after the other two zombies came out with water dripping out of their mouths, and she ran around and kept seeing other zombies here and there, and which I assume some of those bits were supposed to be references to various horror movies because some of them did seem kind of familiar. But that was pretty great. That was the worst day of the woman's life, probably. Yeah, I mean, you could see how utterly just terrified she was. the next day. But luckily, she kind of forgot what happened. But we did see some article about a severed head, so the point is it was not a very good thing, and we were kind of scolded a bit for that. But it was fun. I'd say it was, hashtag worth it. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, I'm really glad to see this group really being able to get along well with each other. Tai had a lot of fun with the patches as well. The stretching that actually just kind of broke into her face. Just Tai really is one of the best characters in this show. It says a lot about the writing if they can make a character that's never said a word as just fun and enjoyable and likable as they have with Tai. That's definitely an accomplishment right there. Next episode, it seems like we're doing some sort of baseball thing in costumes, and I don't know. I'm guessing this is some idea of Kotoro's to increase their popularity or something, but I don't know. He comes up with some weird ideas, really, but it's probably fun. It's probably fun. Yeah. There's not much to say on it beyond that. Really, really fun episode. Was there any little scenes I forgot to touch upon? Let's see. Saki made some great faces. Sakura made some good faces too. I'm always impressed by how well Tai can dance in her supposedly unawakened state. The girls pressing their faces against the glass was pretty good too. Yeah. So I will see you next week. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.